Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Mr. Crypto Vet coming at you with a video update for the 8-minute trader. And boy, oh boy, do I have a good one for you guys today. As you may or may not be aware, late in the evening yesterday, as far as for the East Coast goes, the software update was released for the REV alerts. And let me tell you, they are fire. I'm going to share my screen here so you can see exactly what they've been doing. But before we get into it, I just want to remind you guys that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is solely for education and entertainment purposes only. I'd also like to invite you guys to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and leave a comment if you wanted to on below this video. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. I'm just going to share my screen so you guys can get a good look. All right, cool. So hopefully you guys are able to see this. Yep. All right, I'm sharing. So here's what we're looking at. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charts going across the bottom here that I have the alerts on. And this is on a $50,000 demo account. So, we don't have any real money in here as of yet. But as some of you guys may know from my last 8-minute trader alert video, I'm going to be doing a new challenge with a different prop firm other than FTMO. I will be releasing the name of the prop firm that I'm going to be going with on my next update video once I officially start the challenge. So stay tuned for that. But this is what the new alerts look like. So take it in. As you can see here, we have a buy alert, and then there's also 2 lines. If I hover over, you can see this is a buy pullback entry number 1, and this is a buy pullback entry number 2. I'm going to show you some examples of what that means, but before I dive too deep into it, I'm going to move over here to the left. And just so you guys can see, there was a sweet alert this morning right before the market opened. This is on US 30. And as you can see here, this buy is green versus the other buys were a yellow color. And what this green color means is that there's a predominant change in direction, and there's a higher probability that this trade could run for a longer, or there's a reversal in the market. And that's where the term REV came from for this alert software update. And so as you can see here, we got a buy alert right here at 16:11, or also known as 9:11 a.m. Eastern time. And you could see this candle was the candle for the alert right here, this long green candle. Traditionally, if this buy alert would have popped in, you would have gotten in on this next candle, which is this red one. I'm going to zoom in here so we can get a better look at this. All right, so as I mentioned, this candle was the alert candle. Traditionally, we would have gotten somewhere right around here, and we would have been into some drawdown all the way, depending on what your lot size is, drawdown of up to $14, and before this thing starts to reverse. So technically, if you have your stop loss below the previous swing high, you could have stayed in that trade. But I didn't get into this alert, or you could have elected to wait until it touched your pullback entry number 1. Now you're only in $4 worth of drawdown, so significantly better, and you're still putting your stop loss back here behind this pullback entry number 2 below the previous swing high. So here's another opportunity for a great entry. And as you can see here, it didn't even touch the second entry. It kind of just shot up like a rocket before the market opened. I didn't take that alert just because I was working on a couple other things before the market opened. And I didn't want to risk it because I knew the market open was coming. Even though this is only a demo account, yes, I know, but I like to treat my demo accounts as if they're real money. So that's just me. This is a $50,000 account. And you can see here, we're already at 50,263 with our equity and rising. I'm in a trade or 2 right now, but I'll go and show you exactly what trade I'm in. But if I continue to go over to the left here, you're not going to get a whole lot because we're coming off of a holiday here in the United States. But This was another buy opportunity. Here, it didn't even really give a chance for a pullback for you to enter. You don't have to wait for this pullback to enter. If you want to get in on the trade as soon as the alert pops up, you can. That's the flexibility here that we have with these alerts. You could have even put a buy limit order in, and you could see it did eventually hit right over here. And then so you had some more confirmation with this green buy signal. So that could give some more confidence. Look at this beautiful sell alert right here. Beautiful. You could have taken that all the way down to the buy. Here is another buy alert. That was a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. It didn't get all the way back to this pullback entry, but like I said, you don't have to wait for them to pull all the way back to this dotted line. It's not restricting you. These are just suggestions. So this is just one chart. We're currently monitoring, as I'm recording this, it is 3:15 p.m. or is it really 4 p.m.? Oh my goodness, it is really 4 p.m. The day just kind of got by me, but it's 4 p.m. Eastern. And as you could see here, we have this buy alert that came in. This was the candle. It actually did pull back, and I actually did enter the trade on this pullback. And we ended up winning this trade. I could show you my account history so you guys can see. I think it was the most recent. Well, one of my more recent winners. Here it is right here. This US 30 trade. We took $167 in profit off of a lot size of a 0.05 for a $50,000 account. Could I still be in the trade? Yes, but I had my my take profit at a 2-to-1. And my 2-to-1, I had my stop loss down here below the previous swing low. And so I think my take profit was somewhere right around actually where price is right now. So either way, it's a win-win. And as you notice here, I have some pending orders, and these are buy limits for GBP AUD. And as you can see right here, we had a buy alert come through, and this is a pretty significant alert because it is green. So that means there's a potential for a reversal in the market. So what I did is I set my buy limits slightly. I like to set them slightly above that yellow dotted line, just in case it doesn't quite touch the line, and you have to account for your spread as well before it'll actually kick you into the trade itself. So I've got mine set slightly above these yellow dotted lines, and we're just essentially playing the waiting game and see if price is going to break out one direction or another. And if I see it start to take off in the buying direction, or if it, if it bulls up, I will just delete these buy limit orders that I have. So I'll just monitor it here and there to see where price is, see if it hit my entries. But a trade that I'm actually in right now is a gold trade. And so we'll take a look at this chart. And you can see here, we got a buy alert right around here. And this is on a 5-minute chart for gold. I waited for the pullback, and it actually almost went below, whoops, our second entry, but it didn't quite touch. So we're just in one trade right now, and I still have this buy limit in just in case price does decide to come back down and touch. But I did a very small lot. We're only on a 0.2. And as you can see here, we're currently on profit. So we'll see what happens. I've got to do a better job of just letting the trades play out and not watch the chart so much because I don't have time to really sit here and stress myself out over what's going to happen, if it's going to go and hit my take profit or not. I've set up push notifications to my phone, so that way I don't have to worry about it. If it hits my stop loss, it hits my stop loss. My risk management is a whole lot better. Actually, as you can see here, we're only risking 28 bucks on this trade, and we could potentially walk away with either 50 or actually, what order number is this? This is 046. 046 is the top line that we have there. So if I zoom in, That's okay. I'll just let it do what it does. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. Let me go back in history on this gold chart so you can see some more examples. Look at this beautiful sell alert right here. And you could have been riding this thing down for a good while. Keep in mind, this is a 5-minute chart. Let's see if we could find another alert. Here we go, a beautiful buy. So this is a buy reversal. And as you can see, it did touch the pullback entry number 1 and it came all the way up. We actually had a second opportunity for another entry if we wanted to right here. And then it kind of just took off. And you can write it all the way up to the sell. This is when you could either take profit somewhere around here, or if you want to wait for the next reversal, you can do that as well. But that's just an example. Here's a sell example. That's a beauty. Same thing on this buy. That was a winner. It's very rare that I'm seeing losers with these new alerts being dropped. So this is another example. You can see this was the sell alert. It actually came back and touched the pullback entry number 1. And as you can see, she shot down all the way to the dirt. So, I mean, this is just some examples. I'll go back because I didn't really do a history shot of these other alerts. But here's GBP JPY. You can see here there's a buy alert. I don't have any pending orders right now. But this is a sell alert. That was a winner. Beautiful pullbacks right here for you to have an opportunity to get into these trades. Same thing with this buy. Remember, your stop loss isn't until down here, so manage your risk accordingly. But you see, it was a winner. So same thing here. Look at this, winner. Same thing here, a winner. Look at this, winner, winner. It's very rare, you guys. And keep in mind, this is over the holiday time. Winner, winner. So, I mean, look at winner, winner, winner. Another thing that was also implemented, let me get back here to the front, is we have the option to run Hakanashi candles. And if you don't like looking at the green and red go back and forth, if you get stressed out really easily, you now have the opportunity to change that. So I'm going to show you here. Let me pull up my navigator. And the actual REV alert is right here. I double click. And you can choose to have none, which is what I have it set to right now. Or if you want to have it set to the Hakanashi, I believe it's just candle trend. If I hit OK. So see now this, if you're not familiar with Hakanashi, the green, it shows you a whole lot more clear that, hey, you could stay into this trade a lot longer. Same thing with the sell opportunity. I mean, these green candles might scare you out, but there's way more red here than there is green, which gives you more confidence in staying in the trade a little bit longer than you maybe would have if you were looking at traditional candles. So if I zoom in here a little bit, you might be able to see it a little better. But you see that and that's just some examples of what we have with this new alerts software with REV alert version 1. So I can choose to make this a ribbon trend as well. See what that does. So this is essentially kind of like an EMA, I guess. There's lines that are going to be following the pattern of the trade. I'm not really too fond of either. I prefer traditional candles. That's just my style of trading. So I leave mine off, set to none. So I'm actually going to change that back right now. And there we go. All right. And with that, I am going to stop sharing my screen. And I just want to let you guys know. So with these new alerts, they're looking very, very, very promising. But I want to let you guys know that we are going into the holiday season. We are in Q4. It was announced that this is one of the slowest times of the year for trading. Not necessarily slow, but volatile, because a lot of the big banks, a lot of the big corporations, it's the holiday time, so they're not going to necessarily be trading. People want to go on vacation, they want to do things with their family, they're not going to be in the office like they would be the rest of the year. So with that being said, volatility can fluctuate at a more rapid pace than you traditionally would see. So take that with a grain of salt. Please use your own due diligence, do your own due diligence, use your own caution. With trading, make sure you have proper risk management. Please make sure you have proper risk management. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so that way you know when I launch my new challenge. It's not going to be until the week after next. I'm headed out on another cruise. I know I just got back. Don't shoot me. Just got back from a Royal Caribbean, but I am going on a Disney holiday cruise. So I'll be taking some more time off from myself. We'll be headed out this Friday out of Port Canaveral again. So with that, I want to wish you guys, I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving for those of you guys who celebrate here in the United States. And if you guys are interested in getting started with the 8-Minute Trader, please be sure to click the link in the description of this video. Reach out to me if you have questions. I'll be more than happy to hold your hand and walk you through it. My information is in the description below this video for my Telegram. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me. My email address is also in the description of this video if you want to send me an email versus shoot me a message on Telegram. So I hope to hear from you guys soon. Take care. Have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys later. Mr. Crypto Vet out.